Selam YouTube. Geçen bölüm ihtiyaç odamızı bulduk ve buranın özelleştirebilir olduğunu öğrendik ve en son burada kalmıştık. Tabii daha sonra özelleştireceğiz ama şimdi maceraya kaldığımız yerden devam edelim ki hikaye nasıl sonuçlanacak çok merak ediyorum. Hızlı bir şekilde ilerleyelim. Çayımızı kahvemizi alıp devam edelim. Evet. Bir de buradan çıkması var değil mi? Gerçi çıkması basit de. Alt odamız da var. O da güzel.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Bakalım. Teçhizatlarda ne var? Bunları da bir boşaltalım. Bir satalım ya. Hogsmeade'e gidelim. Profesör Fig. Gel gör beni. Aşk neyledi diyor Profesör Fig. Gringos'ta bulduğumuz madalyonda bir şey keşfettim. Tamam. Ha o eski mektup. Pardon. En kısa sürede gel ve beni gör. Yine aynı şarkıdan gidiyor Profesör Fig. Bakanlığı aldıkça verimsiz bir geziden döndüm. Umarım zamanınız benimkinden daha verimli geçmiştir Profesör Fig. Ya bu yazı fondu çok kötü ya. Aa. Wingardium Leviosa. Gidelim. Tamam, harita odasına gideceğim. Şu Wingardium Leviosa'yı bir öğrenelim. Şimdilik bu şeydeki mektuplar. Aynen. Yani buradaki mektuplar. Buraya girdiğimizde bulduğumuz mektuplar. Şimdilik o halde harita odasından önce bence şu görevi yapalım ya önce. Depulso. Depulso'yu yapalım. Aynen abi, Depulso'yu yapalım. Şöyle bir çıkalım şuraya önce. Aynen. Şöyle bir kameramı kapatayım ben de. O neymiş lan? Yanlış şeyi koyduk, iyi mi? Hayda.
Lumos.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Ya bunun bir aynası olması lazım ya. Ayna nerede acaba? Ayna lazım. Ayna. Ayna. Söyle bana. Lan! Sifonu üzerimize çekti birisi.
Revelio.
Sayasa. Çatal dili de konuşuyorum. Yapıyorum. Elimde değil.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio.
Aldım canım. Şimdik. Aa, çok iyi. İhtiyaç odası daha sonra ya. Şu ünlemleri de hiç sevmiyorum ya. Lan bir tane daha mı var?
Revelio.
If I should have to do all that happened that day, I would. Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago. You make your point.
Revelio.
In trouble, are we? Clean up to that good.
Neyse.
Levioso.
Akıyor.
Accio. Revelio.
Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it?
Why do students always frown? Peeves should burn the castle down.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Ugh, well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to
Duncan
make matters
Ocak evi mi?
worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think,
Ne lan bu,
since
teşkilat
I
mı?
have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor.
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Evet.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
What do you mean you won't be coming home for the holidays?
Bitki bilime bir gidelim
I
bakalım.
really have made a mess of things.
Konuşacağım seninle de bekle.
Incendio. Accio.
All of my siblings have gone on to work.
What are you up to now?
Nereden gidiliyor lan oraya? Ha, şuradan mı?
Revelio. Accio.
I have family and I'm...
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Incendio. This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Lumos.
Lumos.
Incendio. Confringo.
Nerelere geldik ya?
Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
O bizi ısırıp yer mi lan?
Confringo.
bu bizi ısırıp yiyebilir lan. Dokunaç yaprağı.
Revelio.
Şunlardan bir şey alamıyoruz.
Confringo.
Çıkalım bakalım. Nasıl? Burada.
So many interesting people from all over the world. Have you found anything to
bakalım, Duncan.
prove my bravery?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
That young'un's now a teacher herself.
Revelio.
Wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium.
Burada bir şey var ama.
142 staircases.
Not sure why she'd fuss so much. It was only one page in a book.
I was hoping to see you.
Evet hocam, geldim.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Auror. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they
Hey
contained,
hocam, hiçbir
when I
şeyden
found the
haberin
pages,
yok.
I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Hey gidi hocam hey. Hiçbir şeyden haberi yok.
The room is
Zavallı.
called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Intrepid travellers, the both of you. Keep your wits
Tatlım
about you.
sakin ol.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
Evet hocam. Mekan burası. 1+1. Ama metrekare olarak büyük tabi.
This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
Evet hocam.
If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time you learned, Iglesias, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Güzel bir büyü olabilir ha. Öğrenmemiz lazım onu. Vallahi. Şimdilik. Başka bir yol yok herhalde. Aynen. Şimdilik. Nereyi gösteriyorsun bana? Dünya haritasına geç. Buraya geçip buradan oraya gideriz. Olay çok karışık hal almaya başladı.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
Peki süpürgeme nasıl?
Protego.
Süpürgeye nasıl biniliyor la? Var mı ki süpürgemiz? Dur bebiş. Daha açmamışız ki ya.
Lumos.
Seviye değil. Lan yaratık.
Revelio. Incendio.
Ne oldu?
Protego.
Örümcek. Korktun mu?
Stupefy. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Confringo. Incendio. Lumos. Levioso. Lumos. Accio.
Neyse daha sonra bakarız buna.
Revelio.
Bu ne? Vuruyor mu bize? Neyse bize dokunmayana biz dokunmayız abi. Yanlış yerden bızıklaştık. Aa troll. Ne haber lan?
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
Lan!
Stupefy. Stupefy. Confringo. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
Lan! Kendine gel.
Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy.
R1 yapıyorum.
Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy.
Lan sırtıma taşla vurdum.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Protego.
Al oğlum.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Confringo. Protego. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Uy.
Stupefy. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Protego. Accio. Stupefy. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Yat oğlum
Rest easy, my
aşağı.
large friend.
Siz herhalde kiminle dans ettiğinizi daha bilmiyorsunuz. Tanımıyorsunuz da tabii beni. Doğru. Haklısınız. Siz de haklısınız ama yani dikkat etmeniz lazım.
Protego. Stupefy.
Oğlum yukarıdakine
Incendio.
vurdum.
Confringo. Accio.
Bir tek sıkıntılı gibi ya.
Stupefy. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Protego.
Oo. Olmaz.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Yat oğlum.
Revelio.
Yanlışlıkla pot içtik ama ya. Onu basmaman lazım işte. Olabilir yani yanlışlıkla basabiliriz.
Yeah, but
Rengi tavuk yaptım.
Protego.
you're a slippery little traitor.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Ah. Back for more.
Protego.
And shall we finish what we started?
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
I've seen bellywings with more stick. You dare slay one of my own? You will fall! Stop sticking around like...
Confringo. Your poaching days are over.
İyi misiniz beyler?
Expelliarmus.
Kilit diyor ya. Açamıyorum konu.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we
Elbette
apparate
ki
past them into
yalnız
the tower?
değiliz.
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Why, this might be the best meal I've had in years.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
There must be something here. Ramrock said... There must be something.
Petrificus Totalis.
Ramrock said so.
Hocam ben hallederim, sen sıkma canını ya.
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Petrificus Totalis.
Hocam sana sakin ol dedim. Hallederiz. Sıkma canını.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
Kuleyi ve çevresini arayın.
These orders
İsimlerle ilgili
indicate
herhangi
that they're
bir
after
şey arayın.
something to do with
Burada
names.
bulduklarınız Goblin
What
türünün
names?
sonunda
And why here?
dünyadaki hak ettiği yeri almasının anahtarı olabilir. Ranrock.
Revelio.
I will draw
görüldü.
blood.
Nereden
You
kaçacak?
explain the stench. Expelliarmus. Let's get this.
Accio.
An utterly pitiful
Incendio.
Confringo. Confringo. Easily diverted. Oh, that was meant for me.
Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Don't glance off of me.
Incendio.
Enough of this nonsense.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Geri zekalı. Geri zekalı. Ulan bütün potlarım bitti ya. Cık. Vallahi bütün
Revelio.
How on earth could they have known?
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
Looks like we found the
Revelio.
entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. Revelio.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Revelio.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry. Revelio. Whoa. Whoa. Ah.
Lan kahve içiyor. It's magic.
Revelio. I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio. Revelio. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Gri Quidditch eldivenleri. Ya of. Yapma bunu işte ya. Oo, ne oluyor lan?
Revelio.
Gelecek, sana da sıra gelecek. Bekle, bekle. Bekle, ecelin geliyor, bekle.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio.
Baboşko orada bekliyor. Baboşko bizi bekliyor orada.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Stupefy! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio!
Aha, kırmızıya olmuyor.
Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Hop!
Revelio!
Isabelio!
These look familiar. Accio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio!
Buraya girmeden önce.
Accio.
Teçhizat yuvalarım dolu. Ne yazık ki dolu. Ucuz ama güzel. Abi benim bunları satmam lazım ya.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Oh. Accio. What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
Burada kutu gördün mü ben sanki?
Revelio.
Görmemiş.
Accio. The room changes when I move in and out of the archway. Revelio.
Gidebiliriz.
Accio. Revelio. I can see a way out on one side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Lumos. Levioso. I can see a way out on one side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall.
Kemerli yoldan geçtiğimde bir duvar kapalı diyor.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Burada bir jeneratör çalışıyor ama.
Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. More statues. Protect!
Yapma bunu.
Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Not making this easy on me.
Aynen.
Revelio.
Bizim işimizi hiç kolaylaştırmıyor. Ne yazık ki.
Revelio. Accio. Accio. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. Accio. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Revelio. Accio.
Yine dolu teçhizat. Ya böyle bir şey olabilemez ya.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Makam diyor.
Accio!
Aha, tuzağa mı düştük?
Revelio! Accio! So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Halledeceğim babysi, halledeceğim. Anasının gözü, o kadar atlanır mı bu oğlum? Ne oluyor lan? Oyun kafayı yedi ha.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Fuck. Hopluyu bu kadar yapmamız lazım. Evet. Bunu buraya kadar getirmememiz lazım. Hop, bir de sıkıştırdık.
Accio!
Kurtarır gibi.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Anladık bebeğim, o kadar da aptal değiliz ya.
Incendio! Accio! I'll never get used to these floors. Revelio!
Isabelio. Ne oluyor oğlum? Hey kendine gel. He bak, sensörlü. Bu merdivene bastığında açılıyor. Basıyorum merdivene, iniyor aşağıya. Dokunmatik gibi. Güzel. Lan büyü diye kandırıyorsunuz milleti ha. Ama şimdi bir sıçış senfonisi gerçekleşecek gibime geldi.
Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Protect!
Ah! Yine korunmaya çalışıyor.
Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Protego! Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Yerdekini alayım derken.
Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Stupefy.
Nerede diğer arkadaş nerede? Aa, yine yanlışlıkla pot içtim ya. Of.
Revelio. Accio.
Hani kapı?
Accio.
Ha, iyi tırmanabiliyoruz bari. Allah aşağı atlayacaktım yemin ediyorum. Ama onu çok kötü yerde bıraktım.
Revelio. Accio. Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
Şimdi onu çok kötü yerde bıraktık biz ya.
Accio. Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how?
Yine dolu diyecek. Abi biliyorum, tamam, biz çözdük bu işi ya. Biz böyle oynayacağız bu oyunu. Burada oynayacağız biz. Bızıklaşacağız burada. Biz burada bızıklaşacağız. Lan be.
Accio. What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
Ha, bu ne?
Accio. What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
Patlattık.
Accio. What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work. Accio! What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work. Accio!
Düşeceğim mi lan? Bu taraf la. Bu taraf, bu taraf, bu taraf.
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
Çaprazlama mı yapacağız?
Accio! Oh.
Aha da döndürdüm.
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
Aha da mevzuyu çözdük valla. Selamünaleyküm geçtik.
Revelio.
Güzel, 2 tane iksirimiz oldu. Yine niye sallandık be abla? Yine bir şeyler
Revelio.
geliyor. Yine sallandık, bir şeyler geliyor yine. Evet.
Don't like the look of this.
Hoş geldiniz gençler.
Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Potato! Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
Gel!
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Ne oldu?
Accio!
Bekle bakayım böyle ya. Vur! Aa, nereye attım lan?
Potato! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Efendim abi?
Accio!
Oha. Kendine gel.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Protego. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Lan tam kaçıyordum be.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
Zamanlamayı tutturamadık baba.
Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
Oha. Hey. Kendine gel.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Levioso.
Bak nelere bastı. Hey.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Bu ne lan?
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio.
Lan.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Oha be.
Incendio. Confringo. Protego.
Lan ölüm
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Hayır.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Yok.
Incendio.
Oh my godness man.
What a relief.
Zor oldu. Acı dolu oldu ama oldu. Evet, oldu.
Another pensive.
Genius ya. Oh.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. Revelio. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, They also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone.
Ne ol hocam ya?
I saw Serona at the Three
Bayağı iç
Broomsticks
açıcı
speaking
oldu.
to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go,
Efendim Rockford hocam. Ne bu? Rockwood. Efendim
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Teşekkür deneyimi kazandı. Evet, bu bölüm bayağı çetin
I should
ve-
ask Serona at the Three
Efendim canım?
Broomsticks.
About a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience.
Tamam,
I
geleceğim.
believe that we may be able to help each other.
Geleceğim. Evet, bu bölüm çetin ve zorlu geçti. Ama bayağı ilerleme kat ettik. Bakalım bir dahaki bölümde neler başaracağız. Görüşmek üzere YouTube.